Hi everybody, welcome back to Yoga with Kayvon. Today's video is going to be a 10-minute yoga practice. So for those of you that say, I can't do yoga, my body is really tight, this is the practice designed specifically for you. So it's going to be really simple and pretty easy movements, but I still want you to pay close attention to the breath and work on building a sense of understanding in your body. So we're going to get started off in a position called Child's Pose. So just shifting your hips back towards your heels. Take the arms a big stretch forward. Let the hips sink back and down. And as you just take 2 deep breaths here, spread your palms, reach your hips back. And then inhale, come up to all fours. Shoulders right over your wrists, hips over your knees. And as you inhale, lift your chest up, draw your shoulders back, and maybe even look up. So get a little bit of flexion, or extension rather, in your spine. And then as you exhale, press the earth away and round. As you tuck the low belly in, wrap your forehead towards your pubic bones. And then inhale back to cow pose. Exhale, rounding into cat pose. Spreading the shoulder blades apart, tailbone down. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. As you exhale, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, come into a down dog. So especially if you're really tight in the hamstrings, you're going to bend the knees a lot to lift your thighs up and back, lift the hips up and back as you reach the arms a little straighter. Then start to squeeze the legs a little bit straighter from the front of the thighs, pushing into the back of the thighs. Keep your toes spread and inhale, lift your heels up. As you exhale, bend your left knee and press your right heel down into the floor. Feel the sensation in your right calf. Inhale, lift both heels up high. Exhale, right knee bends, drive the center of the left heel down. Keep lifting both hips up and back. Inhale here. Good. Exhale, lift both heels high. Take another in-breath. Strong, straighter legs. Don't need to be completely straight. Then exhale, lower down to your knees. Nice. So you'll just take the right foot forward between the hands. That's a nice, easy transition. A lot of times we practice the step through, but the nice way to go is right from hands and knees, and then bring your hands onto your front thigh to lift your torso up. And as you're here in this upright position, sit back a little bit and hug the legs together so you get a little more stability, like you're gripping the floor with your legs. And then just 3 times you're going to shift forwards in the hips, keeping your low belly back, and then shift back. The knee can go a little bit past the ankle, but not much further. Chest stays upright, front ribs hug in, tailbone reaches down. And then when you come up the 3rd time, just inhale, stretch the arms to the sky. Feel the lift through the sides of the body. Then exhale, bring your hands into your heart center. Reach both arms forward, palms facing in towards one another. And as you inhale, you're going to reach the right arm back, but turn from your low belly. Spread the shoulders apart. Then exhale, bring the arms back together, low belly hugs in. Inhale, turning the chest, the torso, keep pressing down through the feet. Exhaling back to center. One more time, nice and easy, stay grounded into your foundation. And exhale, back to the center. Hands to the floor, step back, find downward facing dog. So from your downward facing dog, bend the knees again, feel a lift of the thighs up and back, and then lower your knees to the floor. This time, left foot forward, hands on that front thigh as you draw the torso up. And again, push the left foot into the floor and pull it back. Back shin bone presses down and pulls forward, top of the foot spreads. And then as you draw back a little bit, keep hugging the low belly back, lift the back ribs, and then just shift forward and down. You'll do that 3 more times. Try not to lose that feeling of engagement as you shift towards the floor. 1 more time, keeping torso upright, eyes soft towards the horizon. Really nice. Just feeling into the body. And now bring your arms and stretch them up towards the sky. Exhale, bring the hands into the heart. Now reach both arms forward. As you inhale, reach that left arm back and turn from your low belly. Exhale, come back to the center. Twice more, slow and steady. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, back to center. One more inhale, open arm twist. Exhale back to the center. And then hands come to the mat. Tuck the back toes, step back into downward dog. Then walk your feet forward to your hands. Again, you can bend your knees as much as you need to. You can come up onto fingertips. Just come into a nice and easy forward fold with the head and neck heavy towards the floor. And see where the weight is in your feet. So instead of worrying about getting your legs to straighten here, bend the knees a lot so your chest and your head can drop towards the floor. And then feel the clarity in your feet, the inner and the outer edge, the heel, the ball mound. Bring your hands to your shins. Inhale, reach your chest forward halfway up. Low belly draws back, inner thighs lengthen behind you. Exhale, fold back into your legs. Let your head and neck release. Again, inhale up halfway. And this time as you exhale, bring your hands by your sides, hug the outer hips together, press the hamstrings forward and lift up through the chest. Inhale, stretch the arms into the sky, reaching through the ring fingers. Exhale as you fold and bow down back into your legs. The knees can bend a lot. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, you're going to plant your hands and just step back to a plank position. Spread your hands in plank, take an inhale. Exhale, you're going to lower down to the knees. You're going to sit back with your legs crossed now. So you'll just take an easy cross-legged seat with the right shin in front of the left. And take a moment here as you inhale, lift up through the torso, and exhale, fold forward any amount. So if you're somewhere where your legs are up this high here, you can just sit tall for a moment and push the thighs down as you lift the chest, maybe even bracing yourself up against a wall. If you're folding forward, just take one more cycle of breath down into the hips. Soft gaze, easy eyes. Slowly start to walk your way up. And then you'll just switch. Opposite leg in front, left shin in front of the right. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, begin to fold at the hips. So if you're a little bit tighter, you might just bring the hands to the thighs, getting the thigh bones to drop towards the floor as you start to descend the torso. It might even require you to keep yourself lifted up with the fingertips behind you, depending on your body. Last breath, wherever you are in this easy seat, Sukhasana. And then come all the way back up. Good. From here, you're just going to transition onto your back and hug your knees in towards your chest. As you give yourself a nice little squeeze of the legs, you can just stretch your right leg straight out to the side, maybe grab the back of your right thigh, reach the right heel away, and then slowly come back to the center. Keeping your low back rooted down to the floor, stretch the left leg out to a diagonal. You can grab the back of the left thigh, get the left heel to reach away, and then come back to the center. Take a big inhale, and exhale, let it all go. Just releasing the body, arms stretch out to the sides. And this practice is really an invitation to be gentle with yourself. To approach this practice in a way that cultivates a sense of internal compassion. There are certain times in our day, in our life, where we just need to step back. We need to not try so hard. And although many times our yoga practice can be filled with challenging postures and asanas, there's also time to just do very simple, basic movements to start to feel into the body without having to work too hard. Just see if you can notice any residual sensations from your practice as you lie here for another breath or two. You're welcome to stay as long as you'd like. If you're ready, just start to breathe a little more fully. Take a full inhale. And exhale it out the mouth with a little sigh. Move the hands and feet, just wiggling the limbs, bringing them back to life, back into conscious awareness. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor as you gently roll to a side. And use your hands to guide yourself up to a comfortable seat.
So I want to thank you all so much for joining me in this very simple, basic, chill and easy yoga practice. Something that you can do to get your body moving, even if for 5 or 10 minutes as a part of your day. And please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps me get these videos out to more people like you. And also, I wanted to mention the clothes that I'm wearing, because it's great to have really comfortable yoga clothes, and I'm wearing Vuori. The shorts and the tank top are both Vuori, and one of my favorite clothing brands down in San Diego. So check them out if you haven't seen it. Thanks again for checking in. Namaste.